Hello everyone, welcome to premiermath. In this series, we are discussing CGL mains questions from previous years. We'll be solving all these questions using speed matrix. So, let's start our session. Our first question is: a pyramid has an equilateral triangle as its base, of which each side is 8 cm. Its slant edge is 24 cm. The whole surface area of the pyramid is. Here, total surface area of pyramid is equal to area of base plus lateral surface area. Now here slant edge is 24 cm means take the lateral surface of the pyramid. Here lateral edge is 24 and here base is equal to. Take the side of equilateral triangle which is 8. That is, here this is the pyramid. Now here slant edge means this lateral edge which is 24 and here base of pyramid is 8. If you take this full lateral triangle, we have 3 such triangles. Now here this is the height of the lateral triangle. Proper word is slant height of this pyramid. Now we have to find out the slant height of the pyramid. So take the half of base which is 4. Now from this triangle we can calculate slant height which is root 24 square minus 4 square which is equal to 576 minus 16 is equal to 560. So root 560. Now total surface area is equal to area of base. Area of equilateral triangle is root 3 by 4 a square plus lateral surface area is half into perimeter of base into slant height L. Now this is equal to root 3 by 4 a square is 8 square plus half into perimeter of base means perimeter of equilateral triangle which is 8 into 3 24 into L is equal to root 560. Now here we have root 35 in the second time. So write 560 in terms of 35. 7 into 80 is 560. So 7 into 5 is 35. Divide 80 with 5. 5 goes 16 times in 18. So 16 into 35 is equal to 560 means root 560 is equal to 4 root 35. Root 560 is 4 root 35. Now here 4 goes 16 times in 64, 2 goes 12 times in 24. That is 12 into 4 is 48. 48 root 35 plus 16 root 3. Option 4 is your answer. This is 16 root 3 plus 48 root 35. If 80 liters of milk solution has 60% milk in it, then how much milk should be added to make milk 80% in the solution? Here 60% of milk means 10% of 80 is 8. Then 60% is equal to 8 into 6, 48 liter. Now, initially this milk solution contain 80 liters contain 48 liter of milk. So when you add m liter of milk to this 48 liter, this should become 80% of the solution. Solution means initially 80 liters was present. Now when you add m liter, solution will become 80 plus m liter. Now 48 plus m liter of milk is equal to 80% of the solution. Now 20 goes 5 times in 100, 20 goes 4 times in 80. m minus 4 by 5 m is equal to 1 minus 4 by 5 is 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 m is equal to 5 goes 16 times in 80. 16 into 4 is 64. 64 minus 48 is equal to 16. So, amount of milk added is equal to 16 into 5 which is 80. Option 4 is your answer. If the highest common factor of x and y is 15, then HCF of 36x square minus 81y square and 81x square minus 9y square is divisible by. Here HCF of x and y is 15. Now from these two terms we can take 9 outside. So first term will become 9 into 4x square minus 9y square and second term will become 9 into 9x square minus y square. Now to check the divisibility, take the HCF of these two terms. Because HCF of x and y is 15 means for any value of x and y is divisible by 15. So from this first term and second term 9 is common factor and 4x square minus 9y square and 9x square minus y square is remaining. So x square minus y square is common in both the terms. X square minus y square means x plus y into x minus y. And here x and y common factor is 15. Highest common factor is 15. So you can take 15 as common factor from these two terms. You cannot take 15 square. This is wrong. Because for the value of x is equal to 30 and y is equal to 15, this 4x square minus 9y square is not divisible by 15 square. So just because of x square and y square, you can't take 15 square, okay? So just take 15 outside because there is minus between x square and y square. So 15, 9 into 15 is the HCF, which is 135. Option 1 is your answer. What is the perimeter of a square inscribed in a circle of radius 5 cm? Simply perimeter of square inscribed in a circle, formula is equal to P is equal to 4R root 2, which is equal to 4 into, here radius is 5 cm. So 4 into 5 into root 2 is 20 root 2. Option 1 is your answer. Even if you don't know this formula, you can find the answer by just drawing a circle. Now, here this is the square inscribed in the circle. Now radius is 5 cm, which means diagonal of this square is equal to diameter of the circle, which is 10 cm. Now from this, a square plus a square, that is 2a square is equal to 10 square. Then perimeter of the square is equal to 4a, which is equal to 4 into, here a from here is equal to a square is equal to 10 square by 2. So a is equal to 10 by root 2. Now multiply it with root 2 by root 2. Now root 2 into root 2 is equal to 2. So 2 goes 2 times in 4. So this is equal to 20 root 2. If the curved surface area of cylinder is 126 pi centimeter square and its height is 14 centimeter, what is the volume of the cylinder? Here curved surface area of cylinder is equal to 2 pi r into h, which is equal to 126 pi centimeter square. Then volume of cylinder is equal to pi r square h. Now from this, 2 goes 63 times in 126, pi and pi cancel. Now r is equal to 63 by h. Then r square is equal to 63 square divided by h square, which is 14 square into 14. Now 14 and 14 cancel. 7 goes 2 times in 14, 9 times in 63. So 63 into 9 by 2 into pi. Pi is in every option. So this is around 630 by 2, which is nearly 300. So option 1 is your answer. So this is 283 into 1 by 2 pi centimeter cube. Simplify the following. First solve the numerator. Here, for that, take the innermost term first, which is root 225. Root 225 is equal to 15. 154 plus 15 is 169. So root 169 is equal to 13. 108 plus 13 is 121. So root 121 is equal to 11. 25 plus 11 is equal to 36. Root 36 is equal to 6. 10 plus 6, 16. Root 16 is equal to 4. So 4 is in numerator. 4 is in numerator. And then solve the denominator. Here this is equal to root 16 plus 19.25 into 4 square. 19.25 means there is 1 by 4 in it. So take 1 by 4 outside. That is, divide it with 4 and multiply it with 4. Divide 19.25 with 4 and multiply it with 4. So 0.25 into 4 is equal to 1. 19 into 4. 20 into 4 is equal to 80. 80 minus 4 is equal to 76. So 19 into 4 is equal to 76. 76 plus 1 is equal to 77. So 19.25 means 77 by 4. So 77 by 4 into 4 square means 4 cancel. Remaining is equal to 16 plus 77 into 4. So take 4 outside. 4 into 4 plus 77, which is equal to 4 into 81. So this is equal to root 4 into 81, which means 2 into 9. Root 4 into 81 means 2 into 9. So 2 into 9 means here answer is equal to 2 by 9. Option 2 is your answer. ABC invested capital in the ratio 3:4:8. At the end of the business term, they received profit in the ratio 2:3:5. What is the ratio of their invested time? We already know profit is equal to investment into time. Then here investment ratio is 3:4:8 and profit ratio is equal to 2:3:5. Then from this, time ratio is equal to profit by investment. Profit by investment means 2/3:3/4:5/8 is the time ratio. Now take the LCM of denominator. LCM of 3, 4, 8 is equal to 24. So 2/3 into 24 means 3 into 8 is 24. So 8 into 2, 16. Here 4 into 6 is 24. 6 into 3, 18. 8 into 3, 24. 5 into 3, 15. So 16:18:15. Option 3 is your answer. The probabilities of solving a problem by 3 students A, B and C are 3/7, 5/9 and 1/5 respectively. The probability that problem will be solved is, here probability of solving this problem is equal to 1 minus probability of no one solving the problem. That is probability of none is equal to, here there is 3/7 chance that A will solve the problem, which means remaining 4/7 chance that A will not solve the problem. There is 5/9 chance that B will solve the problem, which means remaining 4/9 chance that B will not solve the problem. There is 1/5 chance that C will solve the problem. So there is 4/5 chance that C will not solve the problem. So probability of none is equal to product of these three. 7 into 9, 63. 63 into 5. Here if you look at the option, 315 is the denominator for all the options. So 315 is the denominator. 4 cube is equal to 64, which means 1 minus 64/315 is the probability of solving the problem. 315 minus 64 is equal to nearly 300 is 251 here. Option 3 is your answer. Reshma covers 45 km at a speed of 15 km per hour by bicycle, 80 km at a speed of 40 km per hour by car, and another 6 km at a speed of 2 km per hour on foot. Find her average speed for the whole journey. Here distance is not constant. In that case, average speed is equal to total distance by total time. Here total distance is 45 plus 80 plus 6. 45 plus 6 is 51. 51 plus 80 is equal to 131. Now total time means time taken for the first journey is equal to 45/15 is equal to 3. Time taken for the second journey is 80/40 is equal to 2. Time taken for the third journey is equal to 6/2, 3. So this is equal to 131 divided by 8, which is equal to 8 goes 1 time in 13. Remaining 51, 8 goes 6 times in 48, remaining 3. So here option 1 is your answer, 16.38. A dishonest dealer marks up his goods by 50% and then gives a discount of 20% on the marked price. Apart from this, he uses a faulty balance which reads 1 kilogram for 900 gram. What is his net profit percentage? Here, consider cost price as 100 rupees. Then, he marks up his goods by 50% means mark price is 100 plus 50, 150. Then sell prices, he gives a discount of 20% on marked price. So subtract 20% of 150 from 150. 10% of 150 is 15. 20% is 15 into 2, 30. So 150 minus 30, 120 is the selling price. Now take the cost price and sell price ratio. This 100 rupee product, the shopkeeper sell it at 120 rupees. And he also uses a faulty balance which read 1000 gram for 900 gram. That is, when you put 900 gram on this faulty balance, it read it as 1000 gram. When you put 900 gram on this machine read this 900 gram as 1000 gram. So, when the customer asks for 1000 gram, this shopkeeper only give 900 gram. That is, he only costs 900 gram price, but he gets 1000 gram price because customer pays for 1000 gram. He asks for 1000 gram and he pays for 1000 gram. Now take the ratio. 00 cancel, 00 cancel. Now 3 goes 3 times in 9, 3 goes 4 times in 12. So 3:4 is the cost price and sell price ratio. Cost price and sell price ratio means this side is equal to, left side is equal to shopkeeper expenditure and right side is equal to customer expenditure. Now if you take difference is equal to one part. This one part is generated out of this 3-part cost price. So profit is equal to 1 out of 3 into 100, which is equal to 33.33%. Option 4 is your answer. If triangle ABC is right angled at B, AB is equal to 12 cm and angle CAB is 60 degree, determine the length of BC. Here this is triangle ABC and here ABC is right angled at B and angle CAB is equal to 60 degree. AB is equal to 12 cm. Now if you take tan 60 is equal to root 3. Tan 60 is root 3 mean opposite side and adjacent side are in the ratio root 3 is to 1. Now 1 part is equal to 12 means root 3 part is equal to BC. Root 3 part is equal to 12 root 3. Option 4 is your answer. Find the number of diagonals of a regular polygon, sum of whose interior angles is 2700. Here sum of interior angles means n minus 2 into 180 is sum of interior angles formula, which is equal to 2700. Now 0 cancel, 9 goes 2 times in 80, 30 times in 270. So 2n minus 4 is equal to 30 means 2n is equal to 30 plus 4, 34. Then n is equal to 17. So number of sides of this regular polygon is equal to 17. Then number of diagonals of regular polygon formula is equal to n into n minus 3 by 2, or you can use probability, that is nc2 minus n. Now here if you substitute the value, 17 into n minus 3 means 14 divided by 2. 2 goes 7 times in 14. 17 into 7. 70 plus 49, which is equal to 119. Option 2 is your answer. Here you can also use nc2 minus n, which is equal to 17c2 minus 17. 17 minus 2 is equal to 15, cancel. Remaining is equal to 16 into 17 divided by 2 factorial minus 17. 2 goes 8 times in 16. So 8 into 17 minus 17 is also 119. Here nc2 minus n means for n-sided polygon there are n vertex. To form a diagonal you need 2 vertex, that is 2 non-adjacent vertex. But with 2 vertex, that is with the 2 adjacent vertex, you can also form a side. So from the 17 vertex you need 2 vertex to form a diagonal. But you have to subtract total number of sides from this 17c2, because this 17c2 include total number of sides as well, because with the 2 vertex you can also form a side. So 17c2 minus 17 is your answer, total number of diagonals. In 5 years, simple interest on amount rupees X is 2/5 of the principal. The rate of interest per annum is. You already know rate of interest into total number of years gives you the simple interest. Here 2/5 of the principal is the interest generated in 5 years. Then in 1 year interest generated is 2 by 25th of the principal. So if you convert it into percentage, you will get rate percentage. 25 goes 4 times in 100. 2 into 4 is equal to 8. So option 2 is your answer. That is, here this 2/5 is the interest generated, simple interest generated at R percentage for 5 years. Then R is equal to, rate of interest is equal to 2 by 25 into 100, which means 8%. Find the value of given expression. Here bracket order in BODMAS rule is this one. Be careful with BODMAS rule questions. So as per this, first solve minus of minus 6, which is plus 6. So 3 plus 6, then solve the next bracket. Minus 2 minus 9 minus 3 is minus 14. So 6 into minus 14 divided by 7 into, here minus 2 into minus 1 is equal to plus 2. So 1 plus 2 is 3. 7 into 3. So this is equal to 3 plus minus of 14 into 6 divided by 7 into 3. 3 goes 2 times in 6, 7 goes 2 times in 14. So minus 4 plus 3 is equal to minus 1. Option 1 is your answer. The difference between length of two parallel sides of a trapezium is 12 cm. The perpendicular distance between these two parallel sides is 60 cm. If the area of trapezium is 1380 cm square, find the length of each of the parallel sides. Here this is the trapezium. Consider these two parallel sides as A and B. Now difference between length of two parallel sides, that is A minus B, is equal to 12 cm. And here perpendicular distance between these two parallel sides is 60 cm. And area is given 1380. So area of trapezium is equal to half into perpendicular distance between two parallel sides 60 into sum of length of two parallel sides, that is A plus B. So area is equal to 1380. 0, 0 cancel. 6 goes 2 times in 12, 3 times in 80. So A plus B is equal to 23 into 2, 46. And A minus B is equal to 12. Now from this, B minus B, 2B is equal to 46 minus 12, which is 34. So B is equal to 17. If B is equal to 17, from this option 3 is your answer. If B is equal to 17, A minus B is equal to 12. Then from this, A is equal to 12 plus 17, that is 29. For a sample data, mean is equal to 60 and median is equal to 48. For this distribution, the mode is, here mode formula is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. So from this, 3 into median is equal to 48. 3 into 48 minus 2 into mean is equal to 60. Now 3 into 40, 120, 2 into 60, 120. So 120 cancels, so remaining is equal to 3 into 8, 24. So mode is equal to 24. Option 4 is your answer. Here actual formula is mean minus mode is equal to 3 times mean and median difference. So to remember this, Miamo is equal to 3 Miami. Just put a negative sign between these two. The centroid of an equilateral triangle PQR is L. If PQ is 6 cm, the length of PL is. Here this is the equilateral triangle PQR. Now this is centroid L. So we have to find out the length PL. For an equilateral triangle, all the centers lie at the same point. That is orthocenter, circumcenter, centroid and incenter all lie at the same point. Now, here this PL is equal to circumcenter of equilateral triangle. PL is circumcenter. So, circumcenter of equilateral triangle is equal to side divided by root 3. Here side is equal to 6 cm. So, here circumcenter means length of PL, which is equal to side 6 divided by root 3. Now, if you multiply it with root 3 by root 3, 3 goes 2 times in 6. So, 2 root 3. Length of PL is equal to 2 root 3. Option 3 is your answer. If you don't know this formula, you can just apply the concept. That is, here if you draw a median, this is median. And centroid divide median into 2:1 ratio. So this is 2 part. PL is equal to 2 part and this is 1 part. Now, median of a equilateral triangle divide the base into 2 equal parts and it meets the base perpendicularly. Which means here if this one side is 6, half is equal to 3. Now from this triangle, 2 part plus 1 part is 3 part. 3 part is equal to root of 6 square minus 3 square, which is 36 minus 9, 27. So root 27 is equal to 9 into 3 is 27, 3 root 3. So 3 part is equal to 3 root 3. Then 1 part is equal to root 3, which means 2 part is equal to 2 root 3. So PL is equal to 2 part. PL is equal to 2 part, which is 2 root 3. So in this way you can find the answer if you just know the concept. Find the exact value of cos 120. Cos 120 is in the form of cos 90 plus theta. 90 plus theta is in the second quadrant. In the first quadrant, all are positive. In the second quadrant, sine and cosec positive. In the third quadrant, tan and cot positive. In the fourth quadrant, cos and sec positive. So 90 plus theta means in the second quadrant, cos is negative. So cos 90 plus theta become sine theta, and here cos is negative. So minus sine theta. Cos 90 plus theta is equal to minus sine theta. So here cos 120 is equal to cos 90 plus 30 means this is equal to minus sine 30, which is equal to minus 1 by 2. So option 3 is your answer. If 4x square plus y square is 40 and xy is equal to 6, then find the value of 2x plus y. If you look at these terms, you can see 2x plus y, the whole square is equal to 4x square plus y square plus 2 into 2 is 4. So 4xy. Now from this 4x square plus y square is equal to 40 and 4xy is equal to 4 into 6, 24, which is equal to 64. So 2x plus y the whole square is 64 means 2x plus y is equal to root of 64, which is equal to 8. Option 2 is your answer. The ratio of number of coins of 25 paise, 50 paise and rupees 2 and rupees 5 is 5:4:3:1. If the total amount of coins is rupees 285, then difference between number of 25 paise and rupees 5 coins is. Here we have 25 paise, 50 paise and rupees 2 and rupees 5 coins. Now number of these coins are in the ratio 5:4:3:1. I'll take it as 5 part is to 4 part is to 3 part is to 1 part. We don't know the exact numbers. Now total value, that is total amount of these coins is equal to rupees 285, which means total value is rupees 285. Now take the value of each of this coin. 25 paise are in 5 part numbers. So 25 into 5 is equal to 125 paise. But here this total amount is in rupees. So this is equal to 1.25 rupees. But this is in part. We don't know the exact amount. Now 50 into 4 part is equal to 200 paise. But we need rupees. So 2 rupees. And this is also in part. 2 into 3 is equal to 6 rupees part. So 6 part rupees. 5 into 1 is 5 part rupees. Now total amount is equal to 6 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 5, 13, 13 plus 1.25 is equal to 14.25 part. But exact amount is rupees 285. Total value of these coins is 285, which is 14.25 part from this ratio. So 14 into 2 is equal to 28. So 14.25 into 20 is equal to 285. So 1 part is equal to 20. Then we need difference between number of 25 paise and rupees 5 coins. So we need difference between number of 25 paise and 5 rupee coin, which is equal to 5 part minus 1 part, which is 4 part. So 1 part is equal to 20 means 4 part is equal to 4 into 20, 80. So difference is equal to 80 coins. Option 1 is your answer. The average marks obtained by Saloni in 4 papers is 51, and in the 5th paper she gets 56 marks. Find her new average in all 5 papers. New average is equal to old average is 51 for 4 papers. Now in 5th paper she gets 56 marks. This 56 is 5 greater than old average. So distribute this extra 5 to the total 5 papers. So 51 plus 5 by 5 is equal to 52. 52 is the new average. Option 2 is your answer. Here if you have doubt, for 4 papers average is equal to 51. For 1 paper total marks received is 56, which means for 5 papers if you take common average as 51, this 56 is 5 greater than, plus 5 greater than 51. So this plus 5 increment is for this 1 paper. So 5 into 1 is 5. So distribute this 5 to 5 purpose. So which is equal to 52. So in this way you can also calculate. A and B can complete a work together in 48 days. A is 4 times as work efficient as B. In how many days can B alone complete the work? Here A and B together complete the work in 48 days. And A is 4 times as work efficient as B means A's efficiency is 4 unit, then B's efficiency is 1 unit. So total efficiency of A and B is equal to 4 plus 1, 5 unit. Which means in one day, A and B together complete 5 unit of work. Then in 48 days, A and B together complete 48 into 5 unit of work. Which is equal to 40 into 5, 200, 8 into 5, 40. So 240 unit of work is the total work completed by A and B. Then here if B alone have to complete this 240 unit of work in 240 days. So option 3 is your answer. Because B's efficiency is 1 unit. Efficiency of B is 1 unit means time taken by B to complete the work is equal to 240 days. For what value of m will the system of equations 18x minus 72y plus 13 equal to 0 and 7x minus my minus 17 equal to 0 have no solution? Here these two equations are in the form of ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So to have no solution, a1 by a2 should be equal to b1 by b2. That should not be equal to c1 by c2. So here a1 and a2 are coefficient of x and b1 and b2 are coefficient of y and c1 and c2 are constant. So substitute the values. 18 divided by 7 is equal to minus 72 divided by minus m should not be equal to 13 divided by minus 17. Now cancel the values. 18 goes 4 times in 72. So m is equal to 7 into 4, 28. So when m is equal to 28, these two equations have no solution. So option 1 is your answer. So when the question says about no solution or about parallel lines, you can use this equation. When the question says about unique solution or intersection of lines, you can use a1 by a2 should not be equal to b1 by b2. When the question says about infinite solution or coincident line or about coincident lines, then you can use a1 by a2 should be equal to b1 by b2. That should be equal to c1 by c2. So there are 3 conditions. Successive discount of 10% and 10% are equivalent to a single discount of 10 plus 10 20, 20 minus 1 19. Option 2 is your answer. That is, this is discount. So minus 10 plus minus 10 into minus 10 divided by 100, which is equal to minus 20 plus 1, which is equal to minus 19%. Use a plus b plus ab by 100 formula, successive discount formula. From the top of an upright pole 24√3 feet high, the angle of elevation of top of the upright tower was 60 degree. If the foot of the pole was 60 feet away from the foot of the tower, what tall was the tower? Here this is the pole which is 24√3 high. Now from this top of the pole to the top of the tower, angle of elevation is equal to 60 degree. So draw the horizontal line from this top of the pole. Now this angle is 60 degree. And here from the foot of the pole to the foot of the tower, distance is equal to 60 feet. Now this height is also 24√3. So from this triangle, from this right angle triangle, tan 60, take tan 60. Tan 60 is equal to root 3. Tan 60 is root 3 means opposite side by adjacent side are in the ratio root 3 is to 1. Now this 1 part is equal to 60 means root 3 part is equal to 60 root 3. Then total height of this tower is equal to 60 plus 24, 84 root 3. Option 1 is your answer. The mode of the following data is. Here to find the mode, take the most repeated number. Most repeated number. Here 13 repeated 2 times but 27 repeated 3 times. All other numbers not repeated. So option 2, 27 is the mode here. 6 years ago, ratio of ages of A to B was 7:5. After 4 years from now, ratio of their ages will be 11:9. What is A's age at present? Here, 6 years ago, ratio of ages of A and B was 7:5, and after 4 years from now, that is after 4 years from present, their ages ratio is 11:9. Now if you look at the difference, 7 plus 4 is 11 and 5 plus 4 is 9. So difference is 4 part. Difference in ratio is 4 part. But actual difference is 6 plus 4, 10 years. Difference between 6 years ago and 4 years after, difference in years is equal to 10 years. So this 4 part is equal to 10 years means 1 part is equal to 2.5. Then we have to find out A's present age. Here after 4 years from now, A's age is equal to 11 into 2.5, that is 11 into 2, 22, 22 plus 5.5 is 27.5. So this is after 4 years. Then before 4 years, age is equal to 23.5. So option 3 is your answer. Present age means before 4 years. After 4 years from now, A's age is 27.5. Then present age is equal to 23.5. Mrs. Deepa Devi saves 30% of her salary. If she receives 42,000 per month as her salary, what is her monthly expenditure? 30% she saves means remaining 70% is her expenditure, monthly expenditure. So monthly salary is 42,000. So 70% of 42,000 means 00 and percentage cancel. Now 00 at the end and 2 into 7 is 14. So 400 at the end. If you look at the option, 400 at the end, option 2 is your answer. So her expenditure is 29,400. Find the amount. If a sum of rupees 6,500 is being borrowed at 10% interest per annum for 2 years, if the interest is compounded half yearly. Compounded half yearly means every 6 months interest is added to the principal. Now 10% is the rate for 1 year. Then for half year rate is equal to 5%. And here total number of years are 2 years. There are 4 half years in 2 years. So total number of terms is equal to 4. Instead of compound interest, if I calculate simple interest for 4 years is equal to 5 into 4, 20%. But this is compound interest. So it can be around 21% because this is just 5%. So calculate it based on 21%. Now 10% of 6,500 is equal to 650. So 20% is equal to 1,300. And 1% is equal to 65. So total amount will be 6,500 plus interest 1,365, which is equal to 7,865. 65 plus 13 is 78. So 121% is equal to, amount is equal to 121%, which is 7,865. Option 2 is your answer. Now if you want to calculate in a proper way, calculate using successive increment formula. Compound interest for 2 years is equal to 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 5 into 5 divided by 100, which is equal to 10.25. Then compound interest for 4 years is equal to 10.25 plus 10.25 is equal to 20.5. 20.5 plus 10.25 into 10.25 divided by 100. Consider it as 10 into 10. Ignore 0.25. So this will be around 21.5%. So we calculate it based on 21%. Now you can say this is actually 21.5%. That is, here interest for 4 terms is equal to 21.5%. Amount is equal to 6500 plus principal plus 21.5% of 6500, which is 7900 here. The number 1254216 is divisible by which of the following numbers? Now, if you look at the option, this number is clearly not divisible by 5. If you look at 8, to be divisible by 8, its last 3 digits should be divisible by 8. Let's check. 216 divided by 8. 8 goes 2 times in 16, remaining 5. 8 goes 7 times in 56. So, this number is divisible by 8. Option 4 is your answer. Now, if you want to check the divisibility rule of 11, write the number 1254216. Now take the odd place sum. Odd place sum is 6 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 5, 13, 13 plus 1, 14. Now take the even place sum. 1 plus 4, 5, 5 plus 2, 7. Now take the difference between odd place sum and even place sum, which is 14 minus 7. Now this is not divisible by 11 because the difference should be 0 or 11. But here difference is not 0 or 11. Difference is 7. So this number is not divisible by 11. Now, if you want to check the divisibility rule of 16, if a number is divisible by 16, its last 4 digits should be divisible by 16 because this number is greater than 4-digit number. Now, check for whether 4216 is divisible by 16 or not. But this number is not divisible by 16 as well. So, this is also cancelled.